Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Rise of Nations. We are your illustrious host, the General's Gentlemen. We thank you for joining us today.
We do indeed. This is a lot of villagers queued up here. And the reason why is because, of course, he is Bantu, VeHNAHR, the Yellow Man. He can get those cities out very, very cheaply.
Super quick, yo. Super quick. So we'll whack off that fog of war and have a look at the scouting to see what's going on. See what the Lions are doing. We do enjoy it.
Probably going to be a zigzag again all the way up and then down. I think that seems to be the standard go-to as for our opponent for today.
That will be easy.
Easy, yes.
As our Mongols.
Yep.
The orange dude over here.
Yeah, T2SA is a clan,
yeah.
who I believe is the same clan as our man Prolays. That's where I recognize it from, at least. So that's the second city here for the Mongols. And as we can see, the Bantu man VeHNAHR, something like that, getting the civic now. So actually has a lot of, has a few villages here. Should be scouting around. Oh yeah, I think that's actually blocking the pathing there. Yeah, it's a mountain.
Yeah, that's right. No ruins in the area, so not a big deal. I do really like aggressive citizen scouting. To look for the second city and also to steal ruins can be fun as well.
Yeah, the best thing to do, because you can always scout the back of your base later on. You don't have to scout that early on, and then anything in the middle that you find, you can then... It denies your opponent getting that themselves, so it's a big swing. If you get an aggressive ruin that your opponent might have otherwise got. So going to be a quick market as well here. Standard stuff right next to the gems. Let's see actually what we have here as far as the rare resources are concerned. Paprius, that's actually a nice one.
The science reduce, so that's slate, isn't it? Or is it like marble? Damn it, that was so close. I knew it was a rock of some type. Furs there as well. Military research cost reduced. Most of the interesting stuff. Peacocks, yeah.
POP, man. Bantu with
Bantu
peacocks.
spawns right next to peacocks. Damn. Yeah, I wonder how that applies. Is it like multiplicative or is it like additive? Like how it works.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And then I wonder how much Bantu can go over pop cap, because I think they can get plus 250, I believe.
Well, yeah, well it's plus 100% pop cap, and then they can go over it by
25%,
like 25%,
so it'd be 250.
So, yeah.
And then that may be, what, 275?
Or
POP,
more,
man.
or more.
OPOP.
OPOP.
Please nerf. So, the forward third city here, throwing down from VeHNAHR. Not a surprise at all, as you always see that from the Bantu, really making use of that. And two markets as well, so going to be having a lot of that wealth income, which is pretty much what you want to have. Once you hit classical age, wealth is a very valuable resource. Forward woodcutters camp, and I believe that's it as far as structures. Yeah, so far.
Certainly seems to be. Gyms have been grabbed. That's going to increase the national borders as well as providing some early knowledge income.
Well, not until you get
the tech up. Yeah, obviously once you see the tech up, so.
A little bit better economy here for the Mongols. Especially as... Oops. Sorry, my Facebook sounds are on still.
Maxing out on two cities tends to be a little bit better, so... Bro, I got you. Don't even worry. Man, you're getting 1v1 hard. I'm going to find you.
It's fine. Actually, because what we can do is, because we're using OBS, we can actually minimize without breaking everything. Whereas if it was Fraps, when you minimize while recording, it breaks everything.
Yeah, everything just dies.
Everything is broken.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alt-tabbing is not a thing you can do. But,
my apologies for our unprofessionalism. We've been casting for about 3 weeks now, so, you know.
We're really new to this game. Like, we're still working on our audio settings to make sure that's all cool.
Oh yeah, scouting.
Still make heaps of inappropriate jokes and forget to look at scouting on Rise of Nations. Big problems. So yeah, that was... Are we looking for... Yeah, okay, yeah. Zigzag scouting is the thing. Forward temple here as well. Going to be thrown down. It's probably a good defensive choice. You can see Bantu go super aggressive since they don't need that early military for military units.
Yeah, it's still worth getting because it makes military units cheaper, but it does give you a bit more flexibility. Same with the pop cap. He's already 100 pop cap. I don't know, for one military. It's pretty nuts. So we're going to be taking up a classical age. A little bit behind is VeHNAHR, but that's fine. It's not much of a difference. And that's military level 1 coming out. Oh, that's actually why. Okay, so no, so it wasn't behind. He just went the classical before the military. So it doesn't really matter either way, but it meant that it's not as... It's a bit more even than you would think. So it's going to be a quick stable here. And actually went for double military now, so going to be spawning out with the nomads, the classical age ranged cavalry unit. And of course the nomads, they do get the Mongols, I mean. The Mongols, they do get the ranged cavalry when they do build a stable, but you actually do need double military research to actually get the two nomads. So pretty a potent mix. Looking for something here. Let's see what he prioritizes. He's done a bit of scouting out with his scout. Scout is a unit that does the scouting. So he knows...
No! Sorry, it's just a bit of a shotgun machine.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, the scout coming in, it's going to be nice. We'll give a bit of vision and we'll... Should see easy look for the saturation of citizens on each of these camps to find the best place to attack with nomads if he doesn't just decide to go for merchant harassment.
Double stable, that's pretty brutal. So
yeah, oh, rough.
I wonder what the response here is from VeHNAHR. Does he go for archers? Does he go for the light cavalry? Depends how defensive he wants to be. Actually, he has a barracks out here, so he does have a squad of bowmen. Let's see if he loses the wine merchant. Oh, yeah, loses that one.
Even so close to the market, that should be a free garrison. We've seen a lot of players go for the market really close to rare resources to keep the merchants safe, but VeHNAHR are unable to save it in this situation.
Just comparing the economies for a moment. Oh, that's the same player that I'm selecting.
You're comparing the Bantu to the Bantu just to see how it goes. All right. Fairly similar across the board, really.
Yeah, not that different. Nothing to write home about. But
Bit knowledge for easy thanks to the gems that he kept earlier on. Caravan harassment going on as well, machine.
it seems like a pretty good counter actually. Bantu that has really fast third cities. But then you have nomads that have a lot of light cavalry, ranged cavalry that can harass the caravans, harass the villages. So, yeah, really going to be preventing that 3-city eco boom. It's forcing the bell to go off. So, and the thing is with archers, they're just too mobile. There's bowmen, but you can't really defend the bases. So he's got a tower here though near the woodcutter's camp, so that's nice to see. He's going to be building up a stable as well. So once he has the light cavalry, then he can really chase them down. I believe the cavalry units are slightly faster though. Yeah, 20 when that's created faster.
No, I think you're thinking of Bantu where the barracks units are faster. So
right.
Barracks units like 20% faster for 25%
right.
maybe faster for Bantu, but yeah, no.
No, you know what I'm
Can
thinking?
you imagine if Carol is faster?
I think I'm
Mongols?
thinking of the Greek companions, the heavy cavalry that are faster. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. So yeah, the nomads are the regular speed as far as movement speed is concerned. It's going to be bribing a cataphract.
Oh, finishes as well, machine. Would have been great against those bowmen, but the cataphract's been taken away. Doesn't kite in time.
The harassment continues, non-stop harassment, and it's just so far away from any kind of troops. There isn't any attrition damage yet. Does have a tower, so we may get the one pretty soon. Even then, though, the Mongolian units, they do take half attrition damage. Actually does get one of the nomads there, so looks like VeHNAHR is about to hold this off, but he's lost a lot. And let's see if there's a third city coming out. There isn't a third city yet, but there is going to be the level 2 Civic from EZ. So he shouldn't be too far off of that.
Certainly gives you a bit of an indication, machine.
I wonder where he builds it, though. Like either there or... Oh, they're there, yeah.
Yeah.
Both are pretty much the same. I guess that one's actually better because then it's easier to harass. It's closer to your opponent's city, where this one's a bit far off.
It also denies the close mine as well by pushing out the national borders. Of course, mine's looking a little bit different.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too much of a big deal because there's heaps of mines here, I believe.
Yeah, I guess they're right. I forget about the base mines.
And you want to have it all in one city, so then you can put a smelter off and just get that full bonus.
Bonus in. Yeah, I forget your main is completely surrounded by cliffs.
This is the most OP map for Inca. It is. it's crazy, man. You get a wealth off of mines. Yeah. So have a quick flick once again. Looks like EZ has, again, pulled quite far ahead due to all that harassment. The food income is actually more than double. Part of that perhaps being due to the Mongolian having the food income depending on your map control, but just more farms, a lot of them.
Double siege factory here as well, Machine. One of them quite far back inside the main, inside Netwood, and the capital of EZ's base.
What?
So I don't know, universities. I forget. I see the chimney and I just think siege factories for some reason. I see the chimneys and I get super hardcore baited. I'm like, why is he going for a siege factory inside of his base? That doesn't make any sense. But no, they're just universities, bro. Man, I got baited real hard.
Well, 4th city here for VeHNAHR. It's actually a good idea though, because cities, regardless of anything else, they give you 10-10 income, food and timber. So when they're that cheap as Bantu, it's just worth building them for the income, if regardless of anything else. Yeah. And again, pushing territory back will give him better trade routes. So the more, the better.
Certainly right there, Machine.
Especially how he already has a tower in between the 2 cities and a market as well. So this is going to be a very safe caravan route. So I love this placement of that 4th city. It might be tempting to, yeah, more territory, bro, but that would be a terrible idea, putting it down here.
Really easy to harass, whereas this allows VeHNAHR to just rally all his troops forward and cover 2 cities at once, which certainly is a plus. We've got a university coming down as well.
Yeah, so we're starting to see a bit of an army form for VeHNAHR. He has some bowmen, some hoplites, a bit of cavalry mixed in as well. Going to be harassing with more of these cavalry units is easy. No attrition yet as well, which would be pretty smart. At the same time, though, sometimes you think, well, if my opponent has a despot, what's the point? But isn't actually using his despot to aid his army, at least not now. That'd probably change if there was to be the attrition damage coming out. So we have a barracks as well as a stable, or 2 stables, and a forward siege factory. So it looks like we're going to see EZ start to put on some pressure. And again, because he has the cavalry harassing, it's going to allow him to have a successful siege. Because then if the army is pulled back, there isn't going to be much to defend. But there is another tower here as well.
Though it would be very easy to mistake that siege factory for a university. I mean, they look just
like.
They look just very similar.
I don't forgive you, but I might in a few weeks. So
I'll ask again then, Machine, and just see what you think. All right. Chimneys, man, look at that. I mean, admittedly they're very different, but that could totally be a siege factory. I don't know how the scholars would feel about having siege engines produced where they're trying to learn stuff, and produce knowledge, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll ask him next time I'm having a chat. Majority of these harassing units getting forced off here. VeHNAHR is not having any of it, and the light horse should be able to clear this up really quickly.
Much better metal income as well for EZ. So long as this army isn't too impactful here, it looks like he actually may go for this large city, but there's no siege. There isn't really any heavy infantry either. It's mainly crossbowmen. You really want to have heavy infantry if you are going to attack a city without siege. But we have a catapult coming out now. 2 catapults, in fact. Maybe the trebuchet upgrade, not just yet. And going for this 4th city, which is it's not very exposed, but it's still probably a bit easier to harass just because there isn't the tower and the barracks in the way.
Yeah, it's much easier going for the city of Sandwich than it is to going for the one with the temple.
Wow, that was, man.
Yeah, you feel it. You know what I'm on about, Machine. You're feeling it. You're feeling what I'm throwing down. Sanger will fall.
The sandwich town is going to be reduced. There we go. City lost. And what do we have as an army? We actually have, it's only a couple of pikemen, or 3 pikemen, a lot of crossbowmen. So I do actually see VeHNAHR taking the city back. We'll lose a fair bit of pikemen as well. So this is a pretty costly engagement. Keeps all the catapults alive though.
Keeping the catapults alive, I'd say, is the main thing here, Machine. Keeping the siege available and ready to go, especially only off 1 siege factory production. It's pretty costly losing those siege engines. I mean, we could see maybe Potentially
Ooh.
maybe a forward temple here from Easy, and then siege onto the unit production, like say the barracks and the tower and the market on that third city, because that's not really gonna, rather than attacking the city directly, that's an option. Just save harassment using your siege engines from inside your own territory. Yeah,
it can force your opponent to engage you on your terms. So the territory has been pushed forward just a little bit. And we actually see now VeHNAHR going on the aggressive, not only on this forward city, but also on the main, looking for some harassment with the pikemen, even with the light cavalry as well. So this is really turning around now. I feel like Easy lost a bit too many units trying to attack that fourth base. It just didn't achieve much out of it.
A couple of the production facilities have actually been forced out of the territory here for Easy. Doesn't have access to those anymore.
He still uses them.
Oh yeah, because
it doesn't actually matter with military. Same with.
But yeah, I kind of misspoke. I know it doesn't affect them. I just by access I meant having them within your own territory, so that they will be taking damage when you're outside it. But I misspoke because it sounded like I meant that they aren't producing, which they are.
Well,
so,
it certainly lost access to his villages because they either died or they're crying in the city.
Where they at, man? Where they at?
So that's definitely put VeHNAHR ahead for now.
I like this. This is a nice choice from Easy. He did end up going for the temple. That means safe siege harassment onto the buildings.
Yep. See, if I get a castle, either of them, there isn't really any metal though. So you need to throw in metal for that. It's quite expensive, 100 wealth as well. So their castle, it's a great unit to have, well, great building to have, but it's a pretty big investment. It takes a while to build as well. So if you build it too far forward, your opponent can deny it, kill some villages.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you have a good position to build it. If you're going to build it aggressively, if not, just put it behind your city.
Man, what is going on inside the main of VeHNAHR here?
Well, that's the main there.
Yeah, but like, where's the mining, man? Like, why is that mine not
that's
maxed
true.
out? I don't know what's going on. He's on plus 20 at the moment. It's
pretty
insane.
bad.
With a huge food float as well. I have no idea why this isn't just turned into 10 citizens right now. Why is he just going for 10 citizens and maxed out the mine? That's crazy.
And that's a very exposed mine. Having a tower there might be worth it. Lost a couple of citizens. And these farms just now getting back to their full saturation. Same as the woodcutter's camp. So no one's gone for a wonder yet. Which makes me sad. I love wonders.
Yeah. Yeah, super big and cool. Gotta go Terracotta Army. Easily the best wonder in the game.
Oh yeah, every game.
Every game you build a Terracotta Army. So my only qualm is that you can't build 2 Terracotta Armies in every game.
Yeah.
There are twice as many free squads. Makes me sad, machine.
So
looking towards our upgrades, VeHNAHR had just 1 in the military here. Easy, slightly ahead. He's got +1 science here as well. Actually, a pretty big knowledge float here for Easy.
yeah. So probably gonna go for the gunpowder now once he has the military out. Doesn't need much more food and he's capped out. So no, actually no, he's going for his commerce as well, which of course was necessary given his cap. Because I believe he has the despot, so he doesn't have that +50 from the Republic. And a pretty big army actually. A lot of crossbowmen, pikemen. And 3 scouts. I wonder why he has that many scouts mixed in.
I'm not sure. That's weird. I mean, like, there's no castle out. So
there's no spies, yeah.
Which is the general reason you see scouts being mixed in.
Because they're not actually using them to scout or anything.
Yeah.
They're just kind of there.
What else do they have?
Well,
like, other than that, I mean,
they
got,
do reveal the ambush.
Yeah.
What's it, cloak? Ambush? What is it?
Ambush, you're right, isn't it?
Ambush.
Yeah.
They reveal that, but I mean, there's 3 of them. 3 of them's a lot. So going to be putting another catapult, going to be sieging up as well. Probably we'll see him just go for the cannon upgrade rather than the trebuchet. Save that little bit of dosh. And now he's going for the gunpowder.
I'm taking up now.
So should VeHNAHR. He pretty much had the resources for it.
Yeah. We'll burn out all of his knowledge here, and he does actually go for it.
Burn out knowledge.
Burn the knowledge, man.
I just have this sad image of the library of Alexandria burning down now. Don't burn knowledge, man. Burning books is not cool.
Burning books is not cool, yeah. Even if your friends tell you it's cool, don't do it, man. Don't give in to peer pressure and burn books.
And if your peers are pressuring you to burn books, you need better friends.
Yeah. Tell your parents or the general gentleman.
Go play Pokemon Go. You'll meet some friends.
Yeah, you will. So many cool people. Don't get into their vans though. There's not a Mew in their vans. Don't believe them, guys.
Oh dear.
General's gentlemen do actually condone Pokemon Go because it gets you active.
Not that we play it though.
No, we don't. We're not into it. No. But I say that's mainly because my phone doesn't support it, as opposed to the fact that I'm not into Pokemon Go.
Well, and the fact that I've literally never played a Pokemon game ever.
Yeah.
I mean that's my reason.
This is you spending too much time playing RTS.
Yeah, exactly. Because when everyone was out having fun, playing fun games like Zelda and Pokemon, I was like, Master Breakfast StarCraft.
Yeah.
And then getting the APM on.
Yeah, getting
when
the
I
APM
was
up.
like 12.
I'm feeling it, man. So, yeah, second's going to go down. There's actually a keep thrown down by VeHNAHR behind this. The idea behind that is obviously, at least force a catapult toward, maybe get a bit of damage off when they try and assimilate it. It's not quite as good as having the back castle, but it's something. It helps in some small way.
We actually have the tower. I love this. Good adaptation there coming out of EZ. Doesn't want to lose too much of that metal mining like he did before. So this city should go down, and there's some units held up in this barracks, but that's a tiny army in comparison. Yeah, it doesn't really have much of an army at all, does
No,
he?
there's not a lot machine.
Nothing else. Oh, there's a couple of things garrisoned here. Maybe I actually forgot about that.
Yeah, not really enough production as well, machine. I mean, like there's like a stable, a couple of barracks, and we compare that to what Easy has at the moment. If we just have a look over his production facilities, I mean, there's like currently a double stable, three stables, in fact, yeah, with the double barracks and the siege factory.
Yeah, that's a lot of production, which is always a good thing.
Going for more stables is actually pretty cost efficient once you get the additional military. Now he's up on military 3. That means you acquire 3 free nomads.
On the one hand, it's the best thing when you find some garrison squads, but then it's kind of the worst thing because you feel bad. Yeah, man, I really could have done with these units 5 minutes ago, but you're like, yeah, now I have 3 more units. Yeah. And it's probably what's happened here. No way he would leave them garrison that structure.
No.
Not the pikemen especially. This could be the end of VeHNAHR because he's losing his production. He still has some, but he's gonna need a lot more than 1 barracks.
Yeah, the majority are being sniped down, machine. And does he go for more here? And look at this. Finally, he maxed out on the mine machine, at least following that up on the 10 workers. That was a pretty big food investment. I think it was the combination of both. It was kind of maxing out on citizens at the same time as teching up when he really probably should have gone for a bit more military. Kind of pick between the two, if you will. And it was just a well-timed attack here from Easy.
He went for a 4th city.
Yeah.
Again, it is Bantu, so it's cheap.
Well, there was a 5th city, isn't it?
4th, yeah, 5th. They
Fifth,
probably
yeah,
built
fourth,
it
yeah.
whilst he'd lost control of that city there, so he would have had 1 more than what he actually has Civic for.
Just kept the caravans going. So here's the evac. There still are a few more units garrisoned into the military structures, trying to bring everything up. So there's like pikemen and crossbowmen could actually turn this engagement. 2 squads is going to matter here. Whether we see VeHNAHR hang on with the defender's advantage.
You see, now he's going for the stable as well. He's actually building a castle. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Now that he has metal income. Much better economy though for Easy. Pretty far off his Enlightenment age though. He needs to get more library research. So you'll probably see him close the game out before he gets close to Enlightenment age.
I'd say so, machine. So there's the assimilation as well. Another city in the hands of Easy. The production's going down. The castle could be enough of a stall there. How many citizens do we have working on this one? It should be enough to get it up in time.
Yeah, 6.
6 citizens.
I wonder if we have a better government here. Despot? No, not yet.
No.
I believe the monarch gives. Well, I think one of them gives you better sieging. I know the monarch gives you cavalry bonuses as well. I can't remember. Where's the Senate? There's one up here, isn't there? What does the other one do? Who provides production, building, and healing? Okay, no. So I know. Yeah, one of these is sieging. Healing benefits. Okay, never mind. It is one of them. I think one of the modern age tiers of governments. So I think this is going to be a counter-attack, but it's looking a bit futile at this stage.
We should see VeHNAHR back off here with these units. Try and fight within range of the castle.
Yeah, that'd certainly be the best way to play this. But
Cut
then
the crossbowmen back further.
I think he wants to try and kill these bombards. There's only 2 of them.
Should be enough to snipe this down, at least to delay the attack machine.
It's getting ripped apart though by the cavalry and the pikemen.
Look, running the lower squads inside of kill a good choice. However, all of the bombards are still up and running.
Good micro as well from EZ. Keep some of those cavalry units alive while the crossbowmen were firing at the pikemen.
We're a keep and a castle. This is a huge commitment.
Yeah, VeHNAHR he's not giving up just yet. It's only a flesh wound.
Losing one city is not the end of the game, machine. Here's another evacuate. Probably going. Oh, the bombards are a little bit out of position here, machine.
Oh yeah, I could get him sniped. But the elite light cavalry, they back away though, just as they were getting within melee range. They wouldn't have lasted very long, so they probably wouldn't have got the snipe anyway, even if they stayed in. The economy actually isn't that bad for VeHNAHR. Only down 50-50 food and timber. Which is not bad considering that your opponent has one of your cities.
For sure, yeah.
But it wasn't very maxed out. There wasn't really anything there. It was just, I think it was a barracks, a temple, no real income. So the city's been captured. Gonna be targeting the castle with the bombards. We actually do have spies being built, so that's where the scouts will come in handy. I guess the scouts were just there preemptively. Just, you know, anticipating there'd be some spies.
And I suppose there's always the possibility, if you only have one scout, that he gets sniped down by a couple of crossbowmen, and then all of a sudden spies are bribing all your units away. So, in particular, keeping the artillery units alive. These cannons up.
Oh, militia. The angry pitchfork men.
Yeah!
And women too, I believe.
Yeah.
With the torch. Wow.
Didn't last very long, and the upgrades are down here, machine. Now that we have...
Oh, forward stables for more nomads.
Yeah.
They haven't been upgraded since the classical age.
Yeah, for no excuse for that, really. Upgrading your pro units, so... What do they get after nomads? Like, goes up to
Well,
horde.
something else,
Yeah.
then it's horde.
Yeah.
Because their horde is gunpowder, not medieval.
Could be all shit right, but VeHNAHR is valiantly trying to stay in this game despite having the castle sniped down. Maybe he should have pulled citizens for that, probably from the metal mines to try and repair through.
He did pull militia.
Yeah.
There were militia in there a little bit. Actually may hold on to this, but it's going to be too much of an economic loss at this stage to really fight back in the long term. Even the tower goes down. Probably going to start firing at the barracks now.
Had the castle stayed alive, he might have been okay, but losing that investment, not so sure. We don't really see Easy committing to more production here. I mean, it's Ford stable and barracks, but he still needs more units to be rallied up here. I'm not sure what the other production's doing for him.
Well, yeah, he holds off the army.
However, it's a partly repaired Sanger, so it's a nice spot for Easy to fall back to, and I don't think there's a siege factory for VeHNAHR.
No, there's not. Oh, he still has the pikemen and the crossbowmen inside that city.
They're just chilling, yo.
The muskets have been silenced.
A quiet falls across the battlefield.
So I think now we're seeing EZ actually go for his Enlightenment Age. Yeah. He has a library research done. Floating up a bit of food for it, just needs 450. Now the castle's being rebuilt in the exact same spot.
Wow.
The ruins of the predecessor.
Here's it coming down. So yeah, Enlightenment should be available about now. There we go. Yeah, Easy's going for his Enlightenment. Probably just going to attack with the Enlightenment Age units machine. Just going to max out again, get the upgrades in.
Well, all these farms don't have villages.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see EZ actually go for this city here, just because there isn't the castle and there's no units there.
Yeah. Would be a nice adjustment machine.
Wow, look at this mine.
Yeah. Weird position.
Doesn't have the tower there either. Strange, because
Yeah,
surely
he
he
has
could build
so much.
mine here, right? Or here?
There's a mine there.
Okay.
I see some smelters down as well. There's a granary at the back, so we are seeing some upgrades come in from easy. Not just coming into military or just upgrades, so... I would like to see a...
Oh, the granary's there.
Yeah, granary's there. Yeah, is that... We don't have a smelter though, do we? What do we got? What's that? That's a woodcutter's. That's a lumber mill, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Lumber mill upgrades as well.
There's enlightenment age.
Means more upgrades. Machine.
So still the income is far ahead. Mainly the food, which is the main thing. We have a lot of knights, some more arquebuses and pikemen, and we're gonna have the bombards as well. So none of these units are enlightenment age yet, but they should be soon.
A few more bombards being rallied to the front lines. More siege means taking down the castle a little bit faster. Honestly, I'm surprised VeHNAHR's still in this game. I don't know what he's thinking, how he's gonna come back into this one.
Rise of Nations really isn't the game for comebacks.
No, have a look at the pop cap difference here. It's 69 pop cap against the 76 here of easy. So it's not actually a huge difference.
Yeah, not a big difference. And I think the reason why is because EZ decided to go Enlightenment Age. There's more pop cap and it's Enlightenment Age. That's the if EZ just maxed out Gunpowder, he'd probably have about 90 or 100 pop cap. But this seems like a better long-term plan going for the Enlightenment Age just to make sure he closes the game out.
Might even see some more harassment onto these mining citizens. Yeah, that's a good choice. Damage the economy. There's no point going for bad engagements.
The army's actually not too bad here. A lot of arquebuses.
One of these bombards is going to be sniped down by the knights.
Or maybe even both of them.
Yeah.
No farms on this fourth city here.
One mine for the moment.
Okay, now these farms they have the villages back on them.
Yeah.
Bit of resources floated up for VeHNAHR. Has 700 timber, so probably would be worth just throwing down a few farms, get more food income.
So he's on plus 20 metal income at the moment because all these citizens getting sniped down. The mine's back where it was 10 minutes ago.
Oh, actually, I think this mine must cover the entire strip. See, even.
Oh, okay, right, yeah,
so,
okay, yeah.
Look at that. See that? Yeah, okay, that. The whole thing is the whole line.
Is the mine, yeah. That is the mine. Which I suppose if you clumped it all up, would just about make a mountain, so.
Yeah. This one though definitely would have been probably safer than this.
Yeah, it's a weird placement, and it's only I think that's 7. 7 is it? Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Citizens all up. Could have been a better place, but hey, it's all good fun. Do we see the upgrades yet, machine? I'm not seeing them. Where are they at?
Well, the Enlightenment Age.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Musketeers.
They are Musketeers.
Hussars.
Yeah.
Oh, but now VeHNAHR has Enlightenment Age as well. Man, this is actually dragging out for probably longer than it needs to.
Yeah, the fortress is up and running. I'm not sure. Yeah, and a fortress here defensively for Easy, which is cool. I'm not sure what's up with Easy's fascination of trying to kill Killwire as opposed to rotating off to an area where there isn't a fortress.
Oh, nice harassment.
I'm pretty sure VeHNAHR loses this in the long term.
Is that your expert opinion?
It's my expert opinion. I mean, like, where are Bantu's comeback mechanics, really? Like,
bro, if it gets to late game,
yeah,
he gets 250 pop cap, gets the peacocks.
OP. That's the real reason that VeHNAHR isn't winning this game is because he doesn't have the peacocks cap.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. If I saw my opponent had over 250 pop cap, I would just GG straight away, even if he only had 10 units.
So that's the plan here for VeHNAHR.
Too scary a concept.
If he holds out for 30 minutes, then he'll have 50 more pop cap than his opponent.
OP.
So I think now maybe we're seeing Easy go for the capital. Remember that these are cliffs, you can't go up them. You have to go all the way around. But at the same time, there's a capital, so maybe it'd be worth just going straight for the heart.
Bombards are starting to take Killer down quite low here.
There's only 1 or 2 bombards now.
Yeah, half health.
Not the cannons, not the Enlightenment Age cannons. Still a lot of the timber floated up.
Hasn't really been spending that. really would be worth pulling a few of these workers off the woodcutters' camps and onto farms here. Saturation's looking a little bit better on all the cities. Farms are getting maxed out again. All the citizens returning to the mines.
I was right. Siege units in his radius on the Monarch move and deploy at 2 times speed.
Yeah, Monarch. Okay.
Whereas I'm pretty sure the actual upgrade doesn't tell you that.
No, it's not that specific. But
Well, it doesn't say anything at all.
Military. No, it does. It says provides supply, siege, and mounted combat benefits.
I must have missed it
it's
then.
just not specific. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So having the Monarch, I mean, it doesn't give it extra damage, just movement speed, I believe.
There's the reduction machine.
Unless it is actually attack speed, that'd be insane if it's attack speed. I'm assuming it's movement speed.
Deploy
yeah, it's
speed.
definitely movement speed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The turbo fast cannon. Putting NOS engines in these in these cannons.
Yeah.
Okay, so now there's going to be a bit of an engagement. Trying to collapse upon the army is VeHNAHR. This could be the turnaround here, but I really don't think so. The army's going to be too big from EZ. Trying to flank around the side with these hussars, but there's too many cuirassiers collapsing upon them.
Yeah, going to be cut off. Cuirassier on Cuirassier. And the gunpowder battle continues.
Yeah, the city's been reduced. Going to be going for the fortress now.
Bombards are getting well and truly started on that one. A few more units being evacuated from the fortress. We still have the pikemen and the crossbowmen chilling inside of the other city, I'm going to bet.
Yeah.
Just chilling! They're Fusiliers now, but there you go. This should be the game machine.
Should? We use the word should.
Should, yeah. We never know when it comes to Rise of Nations. We might have missed something.
Yeah, I think EZ played that very well. It was ultimately, from the start, VeHNAHR just suffered too much from the nomad harassment. He lost a lot of villages, lost a lot of mining time. He had the 3 cities, but it didn't really provide him with any better economy, and it just meant that he was more spread out. Couldn't effectively defend. Maybe he would have been better off, rather than going for the quick bowmen, to get a quicker stables and go for the light horses. But I believe he didn't have level 2 military at the time, because I'm pretty sure you need 2 military for the stables. Could be wrong though, but I think that's the case.
I believe you're correct, machine.
Well, anyway, that'll wrap us up for now. That wasn't the most exciting game when it comes to Rise of Nations. It can be a bit hard to get replays, so if you do have great Rise of Nations replays, please do send them in. If you think it would make a great cast, if it's a close game, full of action, all that good stuff, then we would appreciate that. All the info is in the description. Other than that, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Cheers.